Hi, we're the Unitarian Universalist Church of Nashua, New Hampshire. Do you know what's in your church's archives? We didn't either. But last year we heard about the Reverend Jeffrey W. Campbell, a mid-century black minister who dedicated his many talents first to the Universalist denomination and then to the Unitarian Universalist denomination. We found that he, his sister Marguerite, and his mother were members of the Universalist Church of Nashua, which joined with the Unitarians in 1957 to become the UU Church of Nashua. That makes Jeffrey Campbell a direct part of our spiritual DNA. So we formed a small study group to research the life and achievements of Jeffrey and Marguerite Campbell.
We also grieved at the extent to which the Campbell's legacy goes unrecognized within Unitarian Universalism. In contrast, Jeffrey Campbell's alma mater, St. Lawrence University, has named a faculty fellowship in his honor. At the Putney School in Vermont, the Jeffrey Campbell Theater honors his decades of excellent teaching that Campbell performed while also working as an unpaid on-call minister. He even preached the sermon of the living tradition at the 1969 General Assembly. So far, we have not yet found the text of that sermon. We are grieved to learn that despite years of service, excellent references, and a quick mind, Reverend Campbell never found a full-time ministry. Instead, because he was black, he had to defend himself and his sister from overtly racist and subtle rebukes within his own faith.
And finally, to our dismay, we learned that both Reverend Campbell and Marguerite Campbell are buried in an unmarked grave right here in Nashua's Edgewood Cemetery. The goal of this Faithify campaign is to raise money to purchase and install an appropriate grave marker to commemorate the service of the Reverend Jeffrey W. Campbell and Marguerite Campbell to our faith, despite the persistent racism they faced. This marker will not excuse the past racism of our faith, nor will it correct this record. However, it will bring to the center black history that our faith has so far been content to leave in the history books.
By highlighting the careers of past Black Universalist and Unitarian Universalist leaders, this project seeks to decenter whiteness within our faith, thereby fulfilling the recent call by Black Lives of UU and UUA President Reverend Susan Frederick Gray. John Hurley, author of a short biography of Reverend Jeffrey Campbell and Marguerite Campbell, writes, quote, "Universalism, Unitarianism, and Unitarian Universalism turned their backs on Jeffrey Worthington Campbell, never recognizing the gifts he could have brought to their ministry. And despite that failure of courage and imagination on the part of church leaders, Campbell never descended into bitterness and never regretted his call to ministry." End quote. Indeed, late in his life, Reverend Campbell wrote in a letter, quote, "I would still undertake the call had I my life to relive." End quote. His and Marguerite's perseverance and dedication to our faith contains many lessons that we are finally taking the time to learn. Please donate to this project to help us lift up those lessons. Thank you.